Hello and good morning, it's Shari. It's the second part now of the how to command in World versus World. If you have now your Guardian, you set up your mentality, you're going through capping some stuff with people and going to get more known while also learning from other commanders, like you are going through all that hard time as a it's normal as a new commander. I hope that you set up a firebrand like I told you. So I will go in this video now through some basic rotations you guys can call, first without enemies, and later on I will add some stuff inside of it where you see in combats that you can do. So simple commanding that you normally call, for example, you will go for a, let's make a squad really quick, let's make a tag really quick. So you're making marks normally. You say stack up on marker and then you go for, now we have a guy here that wanna annoy me. Now you go for symbol down and power. So basically all your squad is getting swiftness and stacking up might to fight. That is something that is very important, that is something that is very good for you guys, and that is something that people wanna do at the end. Then after this, the fight will begin. So what you guys can do is, you're going, for example, you can go for Aegis and protection people, and you can call for F3 for stability up. You can call for resistance, you can call for stun break and cleanse, that would be your elite mantra, and it would be your regeneration mantra. And you can also call for heal up, you can call for stand your ground as your biggest stability, and you can call for people to go again for swiftness and empowers. Then normally you go for, you can also go for big heals, you can call for waters, and you can call for area condi cleanse with your F2. Some commanders also go forward and call for spike on marker with pulls, and you will go for the F1 on pulls. Then you can always call for dodge back, call for stun break and cleanses. After this, for example, here is an enemy right now, we're pulling on the enemies again. Oh, they disappeared right now, that feels bad. What a commander calls normally in a fight is a lot of stuff. What I'm doing, my god, can you guys just, okay? I have to escape really quick, like these guys wanna be very annoying right now. Let me just escape really quick from these guys. They wanna ruin my video again. Whatever, let them do it. So, let's go. Like my standard rotation in fights is pretty easy. Let's just wait 5 seconds until my F3 comes off cooldown, and then we will go through this rotation really quick. So what I normally start in fights is I'm saying to people symbols down in power. After I go for symbols down in power, what I do is I'm going for shield 4, stand your ground, I'm going to F1, and I'm calling for a range bump. F1 5, F1 3 going for a range bump. Then normally people got dodge back and use their mantras to cleanse people off. Then I'm calling for switch side now, going forward again, pull them again, and going then into F3 and F3 5. And normally then I'm going for a push. I will help some people to push, put my resistance down, I'm turning around and putting my F3 1 to help the people to catch up with me. While I'm going, let's say the enemies are going back to the other side and where the square is right now, or the star. And then I'm putting a reflect on them, call for reflect on them, going for stab up again. Maybe then going even for my resistance field again. Before I'm going for heals, I'm using my off weapon again. It's very important to call for the off weapon. I'm calling a lot for stun breaks and cleanses. I'm calling a lot for the movement. I'm calling a lot for the dodges. I'm calling also for pulls and damage. I'm also calling for area condi cleanse. I'm also calling for regroups. I'm calling for pushing through. I for example also call, one of my favorite commands is keep the step flow up or keep the step flow going, that people can permanently moving forward. I also call for Aegis and protection. I'm calling for swiftness. I'm calling for stand your ground when people need it. That's why you play Firebrand, because you can control the cooldowns of a melee lane, and normally if the guardians are doing your stuff and normally you're commanding for your guardians, you can call for that kind of stuff. If you have like all your necros and everything together, for example, here would be Destan right now. I'm not sure if he's on voice, if he can listen to me. Maybe he will listen to me. Wait a second. I will just invite him really quick. I hope that he is there. You can go, for example, and say, for example, put some marks in front, put a shade bomb in front, put a well in front, put your breaches up, for example. So you can call also for the necro cooldowns. You also can call for You can also call for barriers up, for example. Then a Necros putting barrier around you guys. And then, so you see Necros going now for marks in front, the Necros putting a barrier on us, we having barrier now. You can also call for that kind of stuff. If you have a Revenant, you can also go for Revenant spike on the star in 3, in 2, 1. Spike on the star now, spike on the star now, spike on the star now. So basically you can also go for this kind of stuff. You will also always call for Veils, you will call for CC. You have to call when you wanna push to the side. You have to call when you're pulling back. You have to see the enemy movement, what you are doing, and you guys have also to see what you're saying at the end. Like all your people try to do it, and less experienced people will go for it. So you have to think about a standard rotation for you to go for people that people can follow this commands at the end. Something that is important, something you guys have to go to. Every commander at the end will have his own way of commanding. Every commander will have his own commands at the end. But important it is to keep the people going and keep the people informed what you want to do. So for example, what I recommend every commander to start with at the beginning, it sounds dumb, but what you guys really have to do is, we're going towards the left side in 3, in 2, in 1, and then you're going left. We're turning around and bombing on the star marker in 3, in 2, in 1, and then you're spiking. So you always give people 3 seconds to 5 seconds to do that. Or you're saying, we will go towards the left side in 5, in 3, in 2, in 1, then you're going left, we're turning around to spike them in 3, 2, 1, bomb it now, dodge back and bomb it now, dodge back and bomb it now, dodge back and bomb it now. So you always give people an information what you guys wanna do, and you always give people information in what term of seconds you wanna do. You always have to call in the delay of Discord or TeamSpeak, and you always have to see, like, it takes a second to recognize them what you're saying and put them into the game. So it's always good if you're giving people like 1 to 3 seconds to do that, especially when you're starting and you're starting with publics. If you're leading off voice, you have to see what your squad is doing and you have to apply what your squad is doing, and then you will see how they react. So it's a big of a learning curve and a lot of experience, but I think at the end you guys will, if you start commanding, it will be getting easier and easier, and you will find out your own rotation of how you wanna command. You will find out how you're getting better in the game and what do you wanna be in the game as a commander. If you wanna range bomb or not. Here, for example, we have a little fight right now. I'm not on voice with the people. People just follow my tag here right now. So all we are trying to do is defending these catapults, and I'm trying to command these people forward. So I'm putting step up right now, putting a bit of pressure here forward on the catapult to stop them from pushing without dying, hopefully. So here I have to command people now without voice, what is pretty rough. So they try to be together with me while we are going here. So I'm trying to move for the people a bit and trying to stay compact with them. It's really rough at the end, because we have to go for this catapult there in the back, guys. Let's just go for this catapult. Many downs right now, so I will push on it now and try to lead the people into this combat right now. Give the people boons, stun break and cleanse them here inside. It's very important that we are getting this catapult down right now. And I'm trying to heal the people with my MI right now. And it is done at the end. So they are not capping our stuff, that's very important. Man, these guys are annoying. So this is a really good example for voiceless lead. These people try to stack around me and try to follow me. Since I'm a bit more known on my server, people adapt really well to how I move and try to move with me and try to go for it. And it went really well on this video here. So something that you can take in there. It was a really easy fight at the end. I avoided the damage. The people tried to follow me. And you can even do that way better on voice. So what I recommend you guys is get on voice, learn your skills on your own, learn to call the skills that you are using on your own, and basically this rotation of how you use your skills on your own, you will try to get into people, and so the people will adapt to your gameplay, and the people will learn how you will lead, and they will follow the best you can at the end there. So it's always important to just, at the moment you're thinking it, just call it out, and the multitasking will get better and better and better. So I hope I could help you out with this video a little bit. I will adapt this as part 2 of how to command. The 3rd and the 4th and the 5th part will come soon. and have a good evening, guys. I hope that you're joining our Twitch soon, that you're subscribing on our YouTube, and you're joining our Discord. If you have any questions about commanding, about anything, about special videos, join my Discord and be sure to just join my channel and be sure to inform me about your stuff and keep talking with me. I'm always open to talk with people about that kind of stuff, so join our Discord, be a part of our family, and let's grow together. Have a good evening. Bye bye, guys.